I'm going to be reading a story called OCD by Neil Hilborn. It's a story about a man whose mind demands perfection in his life, but his heart yearns for something more. A man who defies his own compulsions in a desperate attempt to win back the heart of the one he loves. Okay. The first time I saw her, everything in my head went quiet. All the tics, all the constantly refreshing images just disappeared. When you have obsessive-compulsive disorder, you don't really get quiet moments. Even in bed, I'm thinking, lock the door, yes, wash my hands, yes, lock the door, yes, wash my hands, yes. When I saw her, all I could think about was the hairpin curve of her lips, or the eyelash on her cheek, the eyelash on her cheek, the eyelash on her cheek. I knew I had to talk to her. I asked her out 6 times in 30 seconds. She said yes after the third one, but none of them felt right, so I had to keep going. On our first date, I spent more time organizing my meal by color than I did eating it, or even talking to her. But she loved it. She loved that I had to kiss her goodbye 16 times, or 24 times if it was Wednesday. She loved that it took us forever to walk home, because there are lots of cracks on our sidewalk. When we moved in together, she said she felt safe, like no one would ever rob us because I definitely locked the door 18 times. I always watched her mouth when she talked, when she talked, when she talked, when she talked, when she talked. When she said she loved me, her mouth would curl up at the edges. At night, she'd lay back as I turned the lights on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. She'd close her eyes and imagine days and nights were just passing in front of her. Sometimes, I'd go to kiss her goodbye in the mornings, but she would just leave because I was making her late for work. When I stopped at a crack in the sidewalk, she just kept walking. When she said she loved me, her mouth was a straight line. She told me that I was taking up too much of her time. Last week, she started sleeping at her mother's place. She told me that she shouldn't have let me get so attached to her, that this whole thing was just a big mistake. How can it be a mistake if I don't have to wash my hands after I touch her? Love is not a mistake. It's killing me that she can walk away from this, and I just can't. I can't go out and find someone new, because I always think of her. Usually, when I obsess over things, I see germs sneaking into my skin. I see myself crushed by an endless succession of cars, and she was the first beautiful thing I ever got stuck on. I want to wake up every morning thinking about the way she holds her steering wheel, how she turns her shower knob like she's opening a safe, how she blows out candles. Blows out candles, 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 blows out. Now, I just think about Wes is kissing her. I can't breathe because he only kisses her once. He doesn't care if it's perfect. I want her back so bad. I leave the door unlocked. I leave the lights on.